To get to Hunzamall, get off at Hoegi Station. It is off the Line 1, the dark blue line. Take the escalator towards the exit. If you're lucky, you'll see a fruit stand. They make fresh fruit and you can ask them to substitute the milk for water to keep it all natural. Alright, head towards the exit and make sure to go towards exit 2. Hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Veg About It. So today we are going to be visiting a store that I love to get all of my vegetarian products from, and I want to share with you guys where it is. So right now we are here at Hoegi Station, so go ahead and follow me. Take the stairs out of the station and walk for about 3 minutes. You'll see a chicken toilet restaurant on the left and a unique looking rest area with an unusual statue on the right. Go towards the statue. Walk past the rest area till you get to the crosswalk. Cross the street and turn left. Walk till you get near another cross intersection. You know you're going the correct way if you see the Samyook Medical Center sign. Then walk straight. The store is right in front of the crosswalk. Here we are. Now let's check what's inside. The first thing you'll see are boxes full of flavored soy milk. They have melon, black soy, but our most favorite are banana, strawberry, and chocolate. They sell them separately, but they also have variety packs. The next section we will look at are the dry goods. If you miss ham sandwiches or hot dogs, look no further. You need cereal, nuts, and grains? They are here. How about some canned goods? They've got you covered. They also have spaghetti, salsa, and homemade jam. Looking for some seasonings and whole wheat flour or vital wheat gluten? It's also here. If you were just as disappointed as I was about not being able to eat any ramen because it's all meat-laden, well, have no fear. They have vegan ramen. And now, the freezer section. They have vegetarian dumplings of all kinds. They have soy steaks, cutlets, hamburgers, chicken, ham logs, and all sorts of stir fries. If you're a busy teacher and you want to make life easy, this is definitely where you'll want to shop. Hey everyone, well I am back home to show you my little food haul that I got from the Hunzamall store. So this is a veggie burger can, and basically it's like ground beef. If you know Loma Linda, it's products, it's very similar to that. So I actually really enjoy using this. I use it for my beef stroganoff, I use it for our tacos, and also our taco salads and spaghetti. So this is really awesome. This is made with vital wheat gluten in soybean, onion, natural brewed soy sauce, corn oil, cornstarch, soybean sauce powder, coconut powder, crystalline fructose, garlic salt, and shiitake fiber. Okay, so just in case you wanted to know what the ingredients are, there you go. Alright, going on with the next stuff, okay? So we've got a couple of things here. The first one is gochujang bokum. So if you don't know what gochujang is, it's the red sauce that makes things a bit spicy in most Korean dishes. Now if you go to the store, I would say about 90% of them are actually laden with shrimp and seafood. but this one obviously is not because it's at a vegetarian store. So this is great, and it does have little bits of the vegetarian burger bits in there, and this is fantastic and easy that you can just mix with rice, or you can even wrap it in a seaweed to make like a kimbap rolls. And these are very awesome and delicious. Okay, the next one is called jongjurim. Jongjurim pretty much reminds me of like pork little steaks or so, and you can just use this for almost anything. You can stir fry it, you can put it in with noodles, that mixes very well, and you could use whatever sauces that you want to flavor it with. So, but it is a little bit on the tangy spicy side, so if you're not into spice, I wouldn't get these. Okay, next one is chamshi steak. Alright, so chamshi steak, this I would say is more similar to fish and like fish cubes. They're pretty delicious. I think more so like beef cubes than anything else, but they're really delicious too, and they are a little bit spicy. So if you decide to get these little cans, they're great with putting them with rice again and mixing them with noodles, whatever it is that you decide to do. They make a really good saute base as well. Alright, our next one is, of course, hold on. Let's get in the middle. Okay. This one is basically like tuna fish, and it's a great substitute that you can use. This particular one, because it's red, it means it's really hot and spicy. So if you like spicy, again, this is something you can definitely get. The one I ended up getting as well is the second one, which is mild, so it's green, implying that it's not so spicy, but it has a little hint. It's not as bad as the red one. But this is very much, again, a great substitute. So if you want to make a tuna salad, or you want to, make a kind of like a coleslaw sort of thing with tuna, this is a great substitute that you can do it with as well. Alright, now that we have our cans out of the way, I want to show you guys some frozen goods, because these babies are already defrosting. So, one of my favorites, I love this stuff, is called Surga Isu and Bekji. And this is basically veggie BBQ slices, and they're fantastic to put in with rice or mix it in with noodles, and you can just stir fry it and put a little bit of soy sauce if you want to add flavor. It already has its own flavor, but still very, very delicious. The next one is basically, it's called veggie mix ball, which is veggie mix ball. The best way I could describe these, I don't know if you guys have ever noticed, at like Lotteria, they have those chicken balls that have like the hot gochujang sauce on them. This is basically an alternative. So they taste very much like chicken. They have the consistency of it, and it's so delicious. I love mixing these and just eating them with rice, or putting them even in kimbap. So they're really awesome and good. So if you decide to get them, you'll just come back. Trust me, they're awesome. Okay. Now, for any of you guys know, I love mandu, and I have seen your guys' post of, where can I get mandu? I'm so craving dumplings. Well, here you go. This bag is ginormous, and it has a lot of mandu in it. And it says yache sun mandu. So yache one means that it is vegetarian. They also have one that says kimchi mandu. Obviously that means it's made out of kimchi. So it's very spicy, but I don't really necessarily like a lot of spice, especially for my dumplings and mandu. So I definitely get this one. So if you really are craving mandu, go get it there. It's so delicious. Okay. Alright, now on to our dry goods. Okay, so the first thing I want to show you guys is the ham log. Now the ham logs are basically used in a lot of dishes here in Korea. So for example, if you ever go to a restaurant and you order kimbap, you see these little strips of ham. Well, basically they're in this kind of shape and form. and that's what they use. So if you want to substitute your sandwiches, which I do, I use this to substitute my sandwiches. Now they have 3 different kinds, and they're not actually, I personally can't tell the flavor difference for most of them. They all taste the same to me. They all taste the same to me, but they come in the dark green, the light green, and, ooh, I better put it down, and the orange. Now, the difference between these is basically what bean they use. And frankly, I'm not familiar with which kind of beans that they use. But however, all I can say is that these are still very, very delicious. And another thing that you can use these is to, you know, in the morning if you really are craving like tofu scramblers, and then you fry up slices of these in there. They are so delicious for breakfast. So this is a great one. Okay, now I know a lot of people who were very, very bummed to probably find out that 90% of most of the ramen in Korea have beef or chicken or pork all in their ingredients. But it's good to know that they actually have vegan and non-fried vegetable noodles. And it's fantastic because you know what, they actually had the non-fry, at least they used to sell them at B-Mart, and I was so disappointed that they got rid of all the vegetarian ramen, and so I didn't have any anymore. But it's good to know that there is still a substitute, that you can still go there to find one. So another thing I got, of course, is hot dogs. Who doesn't like hot dogs? I love hot dogs. Okay, so these, again, they come in 2 colors, and again, they're just different types of beans that are used for it. So, you know, these are fantastic for if you want to have a hot dog or you're craving a hot dog, then you can go ahead and pick up some of these. Or if you're feeling like, you know, sausages for breakfast, this is a really great substitute. And lastly, one of the things that I get asked is where can you get wheat bread or whole wheat bread, and they do sell whole wheat bread there, and I know that you guys ended up seeing it in their stores. So that is where I get most of my products. Hopefully this has been very informative, but we're not done yet. We have one more thing to show you, so stick around. There are 2 websites that I'll show you. The first one you see is the Hunzamall, and the second is the veggie food website. Don't worry, I have posted the web address down in the descriptions below. To be able to place your order from the Hunzamall, you will need to register and create an account. So here is where you log in. Once you've done that, you can begin placing your order and they'll ship everything to you. You don't need a credit card as long as you have a Korean bank account. You can transfer to any of these banks listed here at the bottom of the main page. I'll share only the most necessary aspects of the site to you. On the left side are categories of the products that are sold at the Hunzamall. The first category is called organic cereals. This includes grains and beans. The second category has all your dried fruit and nuts. The third category are all the soy products. And the fourth category covers what I call the carbs, your bread, your noodles, and snacks. And the last category that I'll share are the condiments. This includes your seasonings, sauces, and oils. Now on to the veggie food website. On the top right corner, you will see English. Click there and it will take you to an English site. Once you are there, click on Product. This page will give you the ingredients of all the soy products that they offer. Since Hunzamall sells veggie food products, this can be a helpful tool in identifying what the products have in case you have an allergy. For instance, you saw that I bought the soy chicken balls or veggie balls. So if I click on it, it will give you my, information about the ingredients as it is shown here. It tells me that there is textured soy protein, wheat flour, vegetable sauce, and the vegetable sauce has pepper paste, soy sauce, garlic, and starch syrup. If you want to shop on this website, you can. Just click the shopping mall icon on the top right. I'll cover more on this next time. Well, this concludes this Hunzamall and Food Haul. If you do decide to go shopping, whether online or at the store, let me know what you bought and what you think about their products. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks so much for joining me today. Stay motivated, live, thrive, and be healthy, and let's continue to veg about it. God bless!